this is Coach Jenny, and today we are going to talk about balance with our macronutrients and the importance of getting each macronutrient in every day. So let's start with the breakdown of our macros. Our main three macros are our carbs, fats, and proteins. And all three are important, and we need them. We need them to give us energy. We need them to help repair our muscle. We need them for actually protecting our organs and absorbing other vitamins, minerals. So they're all important, and they all play a role in how we feel and how we feel after our workouts. So let's talk about carbohydrates. We have simple carbs and complex carbs. And when I'm talking about getting our carbohydrates in, I'm talking for the most part getting the complex carbs in. Our simple carbs are something that we have on a rare occasion. And what you need to know about having the simple carbs is they really only give you energy for a short period of time, and they actually cause like a craving to have more of them. And since they're not the best for us, we don't want that kind of craving. So let's try to stick to the right side of this slide and get complex carbs in. And I would also add fruits here and grains like rice and pasta and bread. Yes, you can still have those things. Our fats are our main source would probably be in our olive oil, what we cook our foods in. Salmon has good omega-3 fats in it, avocado, peanut butter, nuts, some dairy have good fats in them. Those are the fats we're talking about when we're talking about getting that macro on our plate. And then our protein is all of our meats, lentils, eggs, beans are all good sources of protein. And here's a breakdown of calories per gram in carbs, protein, and fat, and then what each one does and gives for us. And so our carbs are our main source of our energy, but they also break down the fastest. Proteins are our main source to help build, restore, repair our muscle tissue. And so that's why we talk about that one so much, because after we've been working out and our strength days, we really want those muscle fibers to be repaired with the amino acids that come from our proteins. And then fats are still good for us. They carry a couple more calories than the other two per gram, and they help regulate our body temperature. They help absorb certain vitamins, and they actually protect our organs. So fats are not bad, and we don't want you to eliminate fats from your diet. A couple samples here of some well-balanced meals. Meatloaf, potato, broccoli. You can have that sour cream. If I'm looking at the whole plate, that's probably your only fat source, depending on how fatty that meat is. I'm assuming it's ground turkey. Here's my favorite, my chicken. Chicken, asparagus, and rice. I would have cooked my chicken and my asparagus in olive oil, so that would have been my main fat source. Salads, you could have avocados, eggs, quinoa for your carb. It's pretty well balanced. I would have probably thrown on a piece of chicken, but you could throw on shrimp or salmon to have more protein on that plate. So when you start thinking about your meals and your prepping, make sure you're thinking about all three macros. As far as percentages of all three, because we all have different goals, it would look different for everyone. So if you really want to know the breakdowns, talk to your coach and they can help you figure that out. All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey guys, it's Coach Sabrina here. I'm here to talk to you about our fitness tip of the week. This week we're going to focus on squats. There's 3 types of squats that we're going to focus on, which are regular, sumo, and goblet squats. I have Mike here as my guinea pig, also an intern here at Snap Fitness. So we're going to dive right into it. Your heels should be slightly wider than your hip apart with your toes pointed outward. Look straight ahead and pick a spot on the wall in front of you. Look at that spot the entire time you squat, not looking down at the floor or up at the ceiling. Put your arms straight out in front of you, parallel to the ground. Keep your chest up and proud and your spine in a neutral position. Your weight is on your feet. You should be on your heels and the balls of your feet, as if they were pasted to the ground. You should be able to wiggle your toes the entire movement, though that's not part of squatting. Keep your entire body tight the entire time, your core flexed, like you're bracing to be punched in the gut. Breathe deeply into your stomach, break at your hip, and push your butt back. Squat down until your hip joint is lower than your knees. All right, Skippy, squat. Hip is lower than your knees. There we go. Dive your knees outward, away from each other, the same way you did on the way down, and squeeze your butt at the top to make sure you're using your glutes. You're gonna point your toes out, away from your body. There's no forward leaning or hinging and no knees caving in. So toes pointed at a 40-degree angle, chest stays up, so roll those shoulders back. Dive your knees out. And you're trying to target the outer edge of your glutes. So as you're coming down, this is going to target the quadriceps, hamstrings, gluteus muscles, abductors, which are your inner thighs, calves, and hip flexors. There you go. So keeping that, there you go. Keeping that back straight like Skippy's been doing. All right, so now onto the goblet. Set your hips back and bend your knees to lower yourself into a squat. Thank you for coming and joining us in for the fitness tip of the week.
Hi guys. Live from Amy's bathroom, it's Heidi and Amy. Let's talk about poop. Okay. Maybe not poop. How about let's talk about fiber? Okay?
Yeah, let's talk about fiber.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
You just slapped my back.
I did.
Okay. Well, why is fiber important, Heidi?
Well, there are a lot of reasons that fiber is important, Amy.
Oh.
Fiber helps with weight loss. It helps lower cholesterol, prevents intestinal cancer. You want to throw a couple out there?
It can regulate your blood sugar levels.
We're going to move that over just so you know. Like this,
yeah, because we're
staring. Yeah.
Okay. And fiber also gives nourishment for your good gut bacteria, so it doesn't turn your gut lining for what?
It doesn't turn to your gut lining for
okay. It doesn't turn to your gut lining for food, Heidi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how much fiber do you need? Men need on average 30 to 38 grams of fiber a day.
And women need 21 to 25 grams of fiber per day.
How do you know if you get enough fiber?
Well, look at your poop.
Let's look at our poop. Here's our poop chart.
Yeah.
Here is the Bristol stool chart. Is it stool or poop? Here's the Bristol poop chart. So there are a lot of different things. If your poop is lumpy, it can mean you don't have enough fiber.
Hard lumps.
If it's really
liquid
really
consistency with no solid pieces.
Yeah. So you want your poop to have some substance, and that's what fiber does. Fiber adds a little bit of substance and it gives it a little bit of bulk. And
you get a lot of this from plants.
Yeah. Where else can you get fiber?
Well, whole grains.
Yeah.
Fruits
and vegetables. We do have a little list here for some fruits and vegetables. So like beans, broccoli, berries, avocado, even popcorn,
legumes, even nuts.
Yeah, perfect. And if you are struggling to get enough fiber, and you can do a supplement as well, there's psyllium husk powder that you can use. Or do you say powder? It's just psyllium husk. There's psyllium husk you can use, and also like a fiber supplement like Metamucil is good too. Mm-hmm. So start what? Sure. So poop is important, but fiber is not the only indication. Like if you have like weird stool. It's not just fiber, it could be like dehydration, other issues too. So it's not just about fiber, but we just really wanted an excuse to show you this poop chart and to talk about poop
In my bathroom.
in Amy's bathroom. Hey, look at this bathroom. Is that not the coolest place? Okay.